Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Right now, it is 2:34 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we are in the London session doing some trade scouting, seeing if we can find any setups, see what has transpired between yesterday's New York session and jumping in now this morning's London session. So I had an issue in the New York session. I guess a song that I played, YouTube blocked the video due to the music. So I'll probably have to take the music out and then repost it. Didn't find any trades, but just did some analysis. I'm gonna try to do these whenever I'm looking for setups. If I'm actively in the market looking for setups, I'll just go live and let you guys see what I see. Once again, I'm kind of using it to judge my mindset and my analysis and kind of do a replay, see what I see, and use it as a basis to become a better trader. So that's the concept that I'm doing here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and see if we get into these charts. Let's see what's going on. So we'll be checking my favorite pairs as usual. If anyone ever wants another pair to be reviewed, just let me know. And I don't ever mind doing markups on more pairs for the community. If y'all like the setups, if y'all like the analysis. Once again, this is just pure price action that I'm using. No indicators, just speaking the language of price. So, what has transpired since New York session to now? Let me jump into 15 minutes and let's see. So, last night, or maybe it was this morning, let me check the time, 9:45. So, okay, so I took a good trade here. You see price broke back down, which I thought that this would go deeper, but it didn't. It kind of rebounded back up. I had this green zone here as an area I was going to watch price action at to see if it seemed to want to make a move back down, which you see that it didn't. Blew through that zone, stopped shy of breaking a new high here. So we're still inside of this swing here. Tries to go down again and then bull action all the way up. Clears those highs, and this is where we're at right now, heading into the 3 o'clock session. So where do we think this is going? Let me just pull it back out and just look at it daily again. See what has happened. So it's filled the wick. It's filling the wick, but it's definitely wanting to go higher towards this key zone here. So for me personally, I'll be waiting for it to arrive at that zone before I even think about doing anything with this particular pair. I want to see what happens once it enters into this zone here, since it looks like it wants to make a strong move up. So sitting on my hands, I'm not trading this in London right now. I wanted to get to, I just kind of want to see more price action before I decide if I'll get in on this particular pair. So I'm looking at it over here without my trade station as well. I just want to see what kind of movement am I seeing here, because it looks like it's rejecting. Yeah, see, it may want to go and clear. Let's jump back into the 15. This is the reason one of the reasons I wouldn't want to. Alright, so it's possible you take a trade short and getting short right here. Well, it's too late now, but if we could have get in line and gotten short right here, I would aim for that low right there. But a protective stop loss above here. See what that would look like. I'm sorry. The thing about it is I do believe that price may want to go ahead and clear this top here, which would make this trade invalid. You know, I have enough confidence in that setup right there to say that that's something that I would want to do. I would want to see what London does, if it does reject at that area, and then see if I can get in line with the market in the New York session. Because it may not, it may as well as it may not make this movement here, but that would have been something that I would have looked at, but I just don't have the confidence in the setup, and just being honest. Okay, so we got Euro USD here now. Okay, we just made a higher high. Alright, so we got bullish action, definitely bullish here. Definitely bullish here. Let's jump into the 15. I'm sorry, let's go to the 4 hour. Okay, so you can see it's kind of at the same area where I do believe it wants to go and take these take these highs out. Right here. Yeah. It can stop right here where it's at, or in my belief it's going to keep going. Okay, and that this is a 4-hour chart, so I wouldn't be surprised if we were to get another down candle, and then maybe it hits that at New York, or maybe it'll go and take it now during the London session. The London session is about to get started. So if it's going to take that, maybe it's going to take this as well. Got another set of clean highs right above here. Okay. All right, so that's what I'm looking at right now. At some point, we're going to get a retracement. Probably going to get the retracement when we hit this zone right here. So I just want to observe price action when it gets there. Okay, so this particular pair, as you can see, which should be kinda, not really, not all the time, I get it, but following, or at least go in inverse of the Euro USD and the GBP USD. So this just entered this zone, and think we might get a retracement on this. So I want to see what happens while we're in here. You see, it had a little, but that's about it. So if I was to take a trade coming out of here, I would only be trying to get from out of the outer block, probably just like to these highs, But I need to see price action showing me a little favor first. All right. What I'll do is on the weekend, I'll be looking at some swing trades, and we can do some swing trade breakdowns. I kind of like doing this stuff, so I just want to get more consistent. So maybe you guys can help me, I can help you guys, and we can all do this together. What you guys say? So this is the Dow. Let's see what it's doing here. See what happens here. I'm not too concerned with it right now. I'm going to see more price action. I'm not forcing any trades. I had a good week, profitable week so far. Took a good Nash trade, took a good GU trade. I'm not trying to force it. I just want to get setups that I really, really like. When I'm looking at it, I'm like, yeah. And if I lose, I lose. But I want to really like the setup. I spend so much time coming in here and just like randomly taking trades, entering the market, looking at analysis on small time frames, and you know, things get very volatile. And the psychology behind trading, it's just, it takes time to understand the patience that you need with the markets. Knowing when is a good time to trade, knowing when it's not a good time to trade, and just really not forcing the issue. So as a developing trader, if you're like me, don't force the issue, buddy. You see me jumping into a 5 minute, you know, it's about to get, yeah, this guy, yeah. I'll paper trade it. Let me see. I should have set it up before getting on the live. I'm not gonna set it up on the live. Yeah, so it looks like I'm sitting on my hands in London. I'll be doing. I don't see anything that is telling me that, like this right here, it would have been the only thing I would have been looking at. But I'm not gonna take that setup. I'm not gonna take it. I want to see what it does. I think it may just make a small blue candle and continue up. Once it goes up, then I'll be more inclined to, you know, see what it does next. So not too much action this morning. You guys that want to come in and you want to be traders, this is it, man. Sit on your hands and wait. For me, personally, because I'm not going to force any trades right now. I don't see anything that's like madly jumping out at me, like except this trade here. And it's just that I would be more inclined to take this trade and have a stop loss maybe here, but I believe it's going to run those highs, and I don't want to put my capital at risk that's higher than a risk I normally allow. I'm sure that someone can do it. If I was to do it, I would want price to kind of be more in that range, just to make it worth it. And then that's 2-to-1 there. But me personally, I'm really just, most of the time I'm in and out, yeah, 2-to-1. I'll probably just let it run, see what it does. You gotta spend screen time, man, but you gotta hit the button. Gotta hit the button. can't be afraid to take your setup. If you see a setup, take it. Don't think too much, just do it. If that's your setup, you trade that setup. I can't wait till I get more people on the channel, so hopefully you guys could like tell me some other pairs. Shout out some other pairs. I don't mind breaking down more pairs, but for now that's all I got. It's really nothing else. You see this GU pair is breaking down now. Like I said, I thought it would break down, but I'm thinking it might give me another push. It's probably just gonna clear out some bottoms. Head back to, who knows, maybe it's dropping now. Maybe that's the trade. But like I said, I wouldn't demand this much. I would take the smaller risk trade right here, and I would be out of the market. I would take partials when we get down into this block and then just let it run. So that would be a setup, maybe. Sorry, I got no music. I keep getting copyright claims whenever I try to put the music on, man. I can't even play no music. I gotta get some copyright free music. Or maybe I'll just play some of this. Yay. Okay. Alright, so let's go. Let's see what's going on in this area. Okay. We are studying price right now. What is price doing in this little container here? Let's jump to a 5-minute, baby. Okay. To all my scalpers out there. Lower low, lower high. In my zone. Let me see what the Swizzy doing. 5-minute chart. In my zone. I started with Norton. Started with Norton. They did not want me to grow, so I kick in the door. Scared money don't make no money. Then I showed them the door. I am protecting my soul. Not all my blessings they flow. Whoa. What's going on, baby? What's going on, baby? Bam, that just broke market structure. This is a hot one. We got a hot one. We got a hot one here. See, the problem here, why I believe this may just go up again, is because this euro. I know, euro. What are you doing? I want to see what happens at 3. We'll see what happens at 3. Uh-huh. I told him no. I showed them the door. All right, let's see what it do. Ain't no competition. I got the scope on it. I got the scope on it. Alright, so watch me refine this trade now. That's how I can get it tight with less risk if I want it. You see, we on the bigger time frame. We getting the scope real tight now, real tight. You feel me? So we in this zone. We already see the breakdown, and we want to be more safe with our trades. So what we do? We see the movement. We look for a way to get in line with the market. Let's jump into the 5-minute. Look at this. All right. She's showing that she wants to break down. Okay. So what I would do at this point, we can get it even tighter right here. We get an entry right here. Alright. That's a 10 pip stop. Nah. The first entry would have been better. But 10 pip stop loss, can't argue with that. If it goes back up above this prior high, then it's just gonna head up. That means it's more inclined to probably head above this high here. I don't know. It's definitely giving up the ghost. I would still get out of the same area even if I entered here. It's 3 o'clock. Let's jump into a 4 hour right quick so we don't lose track of what's on. Yeah, see, this is the problem. I'm trying to, you can see I'm trying to get my entry real tight here. But this wick makes it hard for me to justify taking this short at this moment, although it looks like, you know, it's showing signs of, small signs of reversal. See, look, see, that's exactly that. Had I entered at this, I draw down because I kept saying I think it wants to go a little higher, and that's 3 o'clock. Yeah, 3 o'clock. Boom, 3 o'clock candle. But what is it doing? Watch this. It's order block once again. Boom. Get into that 4 hour. Stop run. Clean bottoms on the 4 hour. Ooh, start run. Okay, so if I tried to get in tight, it would have ran this stop, but my original position, bam. Still safe. I ain't really here to play no games. You already know my name. Freaky deaky, cause it ain't no thing. Yeah. Let's see what Swizzy. I say put the scope on it. I said put the scope on it. Oh, that's ugly as hell. She playing on these minute charts, boy. Touchdown in London. Oh yeah. I see something on Swizzy. Yeah. Hey, you could have scalped that bit right there, though. Would have been a nice scalp. But like I said, I do believe it wants to. Could have scalped that bitch. I don't like it, though. Yeah. And this right here, in and out on a 5 minute, in and out, in and out, in and out. But that bit might break down though. You scalping, you trying to get in at like right when it begins to change direction. You feel me? Like it's dropping, it's dropping, it's dropping, it's dropping, it's dropping. Okay, little consolidation. This is a 1 minute chart. Breaks market structure. It's a risky entry, but you could see that if this holds here, this may be going in the other direction. But that's a minute chart. That's not promised. Let's look at the 5. This bitch is plummeting. And the GU is out of here. Out of here. That's going up. This is going down. Yeah, I didn't like none of these setups anyway. Stab it again. Broke it though. Broke it though. There it go. There it go. There it go. There it go. Bam! Stopped out. Straight. And why she busting in all up on it, Marsburg, I'm pumping, Danny. Thought I was slunk and I'm straight. Okay, boom. Dive. Dive. Let's go. Oh. In it. Look at that stick. Look at that stick. In it. Wanted it. I said it. Want them tops. I've been saying that all night. Want them tops. Got him. Busting out, baby. Fresh out the pot. Yeah. Tell me about it. Dropping out of the drop. Wow. Let's bounce back here and stick it. Crazy. A bitch. Get more. Then I get more. Get more. Get more. Vicious. Vicious. Talk to me. Yeah. So what Euro doing? None. Consolidation. Out of there. You get proven wrong, you just shows you what it's really trying to do. All you could do is work with probabilities. This bitch is moving. Yep, I know what kind of day this is. So I'm gonna just let this do what it doing and cut the live right here. Pull up in that. I'm gonna take a nap and see what it's done between now and in the New York session. Because at this moment I can't call it, unfortunately. I got these areas under the scope. But now, that doesn't mean just go pull the trigger. That means let's wait and see. Let's see if it presents us with an opportunity. Normally, if I don't find nothing by now, I'm out. I'm just here because, you know, we might have seen that GU trade. It would have been interesting to see that pan out, but that was stopped out. So we can see that it's heading for this other zone, or it may give up the ghost here. But at this point, I'm gonna wait and see what happens in New York, baby. So if anyone was on the stream, I thank you for being here. I'll be back in New York. Y'all have a blessed day. We're profit out. One love.